started making one, and then Xander was woken up from his nap. So, but we're gonna try. He's eating his snack right now. There you are. I'm on my laptop yet because I still can't find my camera, and the battery just died on it not too long ago, so I can't unplug it. So this is why you're stuck looking at the same scenery. Alright, but anyways, today's video is about foods to avoid to help improve your fibromyalgia pain, and it's same with all chronic pain diseases, arthritis and lupus. It should help improve some of those too. Alright, I have a list here, as many of you know, that so I don't forget important highlights, I write stuff down. Alright, the first one I have is avoid nightshade vegetables. Now this is potatoes, onions, eggplant, and tomatoes, and my favorite, of course, green peppers. All of these, it's because all of these can cause inflammation, and inflammation causes more pain. Okay, now, you know I'm not a doctor, I'm just giving you my opinion of what helps me. And I discovered this once I realized that when my mom would take me out to a restaurant. Usually it was Beijing, a Chinese restaurant, and of course that food is just loaded with salt and sugar, really bad, and MSG and all these other additives. So I would get into like a flare-up afterwards. So after starting a food diary and going back every time I would hurt really bad, I would go back and read this, and I usually ate something I shouldn't have within 24 hours. So just, you know, some advice for you that could really help you out is I would really start a food diary. Okay, limit your caffeine. Yeah, I know, everybody knows I have my cup of coffee with me, but it is decaffeinated. It wasn't always that way, but caffeine doesn't really affect me. It never has, but I just love the taste of coffee. But yeah, it's decaf now. Right, the reason why you want to limit your caffeine is because it burns out your, how do you pronounce it, adrenal glands. Now, those glands are needed to regulate your blood sugar, and also your, yeah, it regulates your blood sugar, so that's a very important job. And the symptoms, Xander still has an ear infection, so he's a little crabby yet. And he was woken up, so that doesn't help. So, anyways, yeah, it regulates your blood sugar, and now, if these glands were to be burned out, you'd get really fatigued and the headaches. The symptoms are a lot like fibromyalgia. Symptoms are a lot like it, and it would definitely worsen the fibro. Okay, the next one I have, count your chemicals, not your calories. I can't tell you how much it drives me nuts when people say they're on a diet and they'll buy diet soda and fat-free this, fat-free chips. It's junk. I know a lot of people don't know about this. I still have so much to learn yet. When you buy something and you're not sure, all you do is turn it around. Don't pay attention to the label, because that's their selling point. They're going to make it look good. You want to turn it around and read the ingredient list. And if there's anything, read it, go through it. If there's anything you can't pronounce or you don't recognize, most likely it's crap, garbage. So I would just go with something else. Additives are like MSG. MSG is added to fast food and restaurant food, processed boxed food. It's really bad stuff. It's in sodas and even a lot of gums. It's added to a lot of stuff. Now, aspartame activates neurons, and which increase your sensitivity, causing more pain. They compromise your immune system, which you need a strong immune system so you can fight off germs and illnesses. Here comes Sander again. So, like people that have an autoimmune disease, I have one, they're not sure what it is, but such as lupus, RA, MS, these type of things, you want to keep your immune system up as high as possible, okay? And then also sugar. Okay, that's the 5th one I have on my list. Sugar, also known as fructose, is awful stuff. It doesn't matter, even if it's real sugar, it's still sugar. It ends up messing with your insulin will spike up, and then it's gonna crash. And that plays a big role in flaring up your symptoms, and you don't want that. What you looking for? Oh, would you like some more? Yeah. I've given him craisins. He loves craisins. Here you go. Yum, yum. Okay. As I was saying, okay, sugar. Now, yeast is another one you want to stay away from, because yeast will feed off of sugar as well, and it'll not only is it inflammatory, but it also can lead to yeast infections. Not just the kind of yeast infections you're thinking of, but also the kind in your gut. And that could lead to big issues. I mean, 80% of our immune system is in our gut. So a lot of times if we're eating junk, we're going to get sick often. Now, this can affect normal, healthy bodies too, especially when they have it in large amounts. But when you have a disease such as this, it's very important that you feed your body as best as you can. Now, we can't eat perfect all the time, but we should try. Certain foods may trigger the release of neurotransmitters that heighten sensitivity. Also, half of those that have fibromyalgia also have IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. And eating fresh foods that don't have all this added junk into it will improve big time. I'll probably have more of a series for this, because there's so much. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. If there's anything you'd like to add, comment below and subscribe. Yeah, and stay tuned for the next video next week. I try to give out new videos every week. Okay, thanks guys.